And hello everyone. We are yet again back with more tournaments, but unlike the last five streams, this time not with Raid, as you can see. We have Veil this time. Immo, Endgame, and Raiders also being the main follow here for the other streamers, Fujit, Aminet, and Jack, respectively. And I think with that, we can make it pretty clear, or, well, talk about yesterday, the games that we had, and what we can see today, right? I think that should be a pretty nice thing to do. So, yeah. I think we can just get on with it, right? So, we have currently for the second stage, APA in first, the only team winning 2 games. Endgame, after beating BPS, who beat Jones, who beat Loka, who beat Vale. Immo here, the only team who didn't play any of these teams with 1 point. Only played Raid and APA, who they lost and 1-2. And Raid here, the only team with not yet one victory. So, pretty interesting so far. If we add it up with the first stage, it becomes even more interesting. But for now, let's focus on this one entirely. As we had some pretty interesting results. BPS here playing 2 tiebreakers back to back, being quite insane. Another memorable thing probably being a Jones 4-0 against Loka, which I think was goddamn. And the APA endgame match, which I don't think a lot of people did expect, but you know, fair to them. And with that, we move on to today, where we have Vale versus Jones, which we will be seeing, Raid versus APA, which Wild Ones Helper will be seeing, Aminet seeing Loka Endgame, and Fujit Immo BPS. And after that, we're seeing Vale versus APA. Jones versus Endgame will be on Aminet's channel. Wild Ones Helper will be seeing Raid versus BPS, and Fujit Loka versus Immo. Am I correct? Did I remember the teams right? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Look at that. I was able to remember. I can't believe it. Anyway, looking forward to it. I again have a. Oh, I should probably press ready here. I have a. I think it's 1 battle pass today. Let me just make sure. Yes, 1 battle pass. Otherwise, I think I've said everything. We're again gonna be watching replays after the game's over. And yeah, I should probably turn my game sound on as well, so I don't forget later. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything with that. And of course, always support the other streamers too. They're also putting as much effort in as, I mean, everyone else, obviously. But yeah, let's just hope we can get some great games again. Today we'll be seeing Fort Despair, Mali, Faust, and Hellas. That is an interesting opener. Especially those first 2 maps. And then in round 4, the second match we'll see today, Neville, Alpenstadt, New Bay, and Canal. Ooh. Canal goes to tiebreaker? Damn. That would be harsh. Because it's not a fun map to play when stakes are that high, when you've already played 6 rounds. Really, we have much to talk about otherwise, do we? I guess I could mention that there's again rewards on the website. So if you'd like to get anything out of these streams, you can watch there. It's a little bit of boosters, a little bit of other goodies. Alright. Looking forward to it. Vale's been putting on a pretty good performance throughout the entire professionals. Aren't ranked that high, but they've brought most teams to at least a 4-2, even if they did lose. Or just straight up tiebreakers. I don't think they've had a 4-1 yet, other than like once or twice. Oh yeah, twice, and in both times they were the ones winning. Oh no, we're right. First stage they lost 4-1 to Ray. Never mind. Bit off there, but still. We ought to see some good games from Vale, and of course Jones as well, been really good as usual. So, looking forward to it. Gonna full despair, so we're gonna see heavies generally. Seeing mediums and light tanks now is a rare thing on this map. At least I haven't seen a lot of them being in use. And from Vale's pre-picked tanks, we might at least see one here. I don't think they're gonna take all three of them. So, looking forward to that. Alright. Gonna see I7s. Jones has their lineup ready. All finished up. And we have a mouse. Probably gonna be hanging around B. Double ice full. 1-1-3 and double Kranwagen. And also a singular yo. Pretty interesting lineup. Pretty I don't want to sound mean, but the best thing I can come up with for Jones' lineup is outdated. I mean, those lineups still work, don't get me wrong, but it really feels like we are 1 or 2 seasons back, where we used to see lineups like this without the yo, of course, you know. But still. Can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it. Might be a B C strat here, most likely. Well though, double I7, quad yos. Potentially lose him here with a T22. I wonder though how they're gonna be ending up with this. But yeah, I think we can start a prediction again for a battle pass for November. Just to be clear, the battle pass is for next month, not this one. By the time you would get it, it would be way too late. So, you know, just to have that clear. And yeah, all you need to do is put in the chat your username, your server, and the score at which you think this game will end at. As it is a best of 7, that means first to 4 victories here. Please keep that in mind for your prediction, as it can go at least 4-0 and at most 4-3 in either way. And yeah, that's pretty much all. There's only going to be one winner. That's why we include the results as well. And yeah, good luck to all of you guys participating, and of course the teams playing, as we have a 5th yo from Elysium. Not too sure what to think of that. So see what they're able to do with it. It's a pretty let's just hold lineup that Vale is going for. Shows a lot more variety, not just picking 2 different tanks. But let's see how that works out for both teams. I do wonder. Dunmungs and Ice4 are very old meta, but still usable. Just depends on if you can bring them into the correct situation. Let's see. Well, here's somewhat splitting up. We have W's to defend top side and middle. The rest going down for C. And Jones is playing the north instead. Oh, Timeo spotted. He takes 1 from Tastenkiller. Doesn't take a second, but already done some early damage. Goes to here in the middle. Jones is gonna get into B really quickly, meaning they won't be behind too much when it comes to points. Are already rotating back again with their Ice Force, Gassio and Keck as well, driving back. The rest of the team's just holding. It's interesting that the I7s are the ones this far forward here. But I think for just hard-hitting, fast shots, these would be the better choice. As all of the Yos here, except for Pencil Case and Elysium, are free shots. Can't go here, trying to shoot some into Tastenkiller, not quite successful. Just gonna go back to reload. Nothing much has happened, however, other than the Jones relocation. Gassio here has been spotted there. That is an interesting one to see. And the I7s have now drawn backwards. They have realized that Jones's attention is on this flank. And it's all just about how well you will be able to hold. When the final push comes. I'm surprised that there's no blind shots happening here into these bushes. You'd imagine there to be at least a couple, but none to be had, it appears. This Keck and Tastenkiller spotting each other the entire time. Otherwise, no real development at all. It's gone very silent. Just peeking at each other through some windows here. Trying to not get into each other's privacy too much. Oh wow, he outspotted him there. Oh, nice. He did get a shot into the cupola. Instant reload. And Jones is going in. Garcia here, taking that chance that Tastenkiller is down to get through unspotted here. He has been seen, but very, very late. And now with Daniel and Rameo here pushing in with their Ice Force as well. Vale forced to push away from C. And look at that, Vale is pushing in with the Yos here over on B, trying to create a distraction. But they're losing a lot of hit points right now, whilst the rest is not really doing all that much to really warrant a lose him here, burning to death. Gonna get picked up by Ghosty. Afa here is gonna be putting in another clip. That's a big one there from Timio in the mouse. But so far, Vale is able to keep up with the hit points. but all of the Yos are now reloading. They are down a gun too, now down 2 guns, losing the ones in the middle entirely. Oh, Romeo here, gonna go down. But Alpha also will be dropping here. And it's not looking good for Vale. Pencil case here, he wants Garcio out. He's pushing for the Kranwagen. Elno Pen here to support. He bounces. Oh, that was not a good exchange here. And this game is gonna go to Jones. Very good push there, and Vale's attempt to make a distraction really just bite them back. And we are probably gonna win some points here. Don't think they can kill them fast enough. Unless we see massive Amarex here. There we have it. First game is over. Alright then. Gonna see a lineup change here. Give me a moment. Alright. So, lineup has changed, and with that I think we can also stop the prediction. As we have again quintuple Yos here for Vale. Mouse and I 7. Jones haven't actually changed. They only got rid of one Kranwagen to take in an extra Yo. So, see what they do. You now have a rough idea of how these teams got into their first game. Now it's all about warming up faster than the enemy, if they haven't already. And of course, to just play as well as they can. We're gonna see Jones again. Attention on the top side here. Oh, Spitty sees double Yo going into the middle. Rameo gonna join him. Timeo already taking shots from Elysium there. Took one. I think it's gonna stay like that. And Elno Pen being a bit hesitant to push forward. Could lose a lot of hit points here if things go south. And I think Jones has kept these Yos unspotted so far. They could be a heck of... Never mind. Not too much of a surprise now. But Vale also has some backup here. Kiro here taking an HE from the mouse. No cap's been taken yet. Really just all about this middle play at the moment. Oh no, Pen here looking for a flank. Ooh, Rameo and Danio taking shots. To be a bit more careful in their heavy tanks. Well, here doing some good bleeding, but now Jones being aggressive in the middle here. Onto these Yos. Hefa's losing a lot of hit points. And they're not being punished enough. But even so, Vale is still ahead on hit points. They've done a really good job bleeding early. And are gonna continue doing that. Hefa does go down first, however. As we see Elno Pena pushing in from the side together with Elysium. Now it's all about killing tanks fast, and look at that. Gasio instantly goes down. Tastenkiller here now on 5 hit points. He won't live for too much longer. But the same can be said for the Kranwagen. Goes down first before Tastenkiller. And Vale here has to keep up this focus fire. Tastenkiller still alive, able to get out 2 more shots there. That is crucial. As Danio goes down in the ice for Alpha drops soon after. And now it is a 4v4 hit points here. Barely comparable, but Vale is slightly getting ahead. Mouse is here now dueling it out. Elno Pen does have the advantage of just having a teammate there to support him. Kiro here fends him as well. And Case has the big gun. Can he pick him up? No, he can't. Ramio stays alive. Oh, goes down to a one-shot. This is now a 3v3, but Vale again in an advantageous position here, but they still have that 1-1-3. Huge DPM here on that vehicle. Oh, Pencil Case found out of position. And Vale now with 2 single-shot tanks. Jones still with a yo. It's all about who to focus. And Elno Pen is looking low. Ghosty here missed a shot. Only has 2 left. But Vale is doing the right thing. Pushing in here. Focusing that exact yo. And Kiro picks him up. It's now all about Spitty. Can he do this? Oh, Kiro missed the shot. Spitty here only needs 1 more. And gets the kill as well. What a close one this was. This really could have gone either way. But the 113's DPM here did manage to come out on top. And Vale maybe a little too reckless there at the end with their hit points. Giving Jones the chance to get back. And now up an entire map. Moving over now to Wintermali. Alright. You do see a Vickers here on both sides. But again, Vale going with a lot of yos. Like I've mentioned a lot of times previously, I think a little too much attention on these tanks. But let's see if they're able to make it work. Also have Kiro in an i7. Jones here, E100. Double i7. IS4 here from Daniel and double yo. Okay. Oh, for a second, I thought I didn't press ready. Oh, thank God. Okay. Saved. Well then. Let's see Is Jones gonna be able to bring this one to match point immediately, or will we see a comeback from Val? Both because near A. Well, no pen here gets seen first. Oh, that's a good shot into the eye. 7, however. But he takes one from the Vickers. Keto here pushing over. Wants to face Timeo head on, and Daniel here, I think, staying unspotted. Getting real close into A there. Still not seen either. As Elno Pen. Oh, he gets a second one in. That is huge here. But he doesn't have much room to breathe. Ooh, trading blows. Look at Vale. They're being pretty aggressive here in the middle. Look at Alpha. He's just pushing over. And Jones is going over the open field. Vale here has done quite some work already, but they're starting to lose their Vickers. Oh, Tustin Killer, don't get stuck in position here. One false move and you might just be stuck. But can he pick him up? Yes, he can. Doesn't get stuck either. Elno Pen did fall in the meantime, but look at Spitty, minus 1700. His HP is gone. Tustin Killer here from the back. Gasio and Hefa both dropping on the other flank. Lose him here. Gonna be buying a lot of time for his team. As the rest of Vale here is driving towards victory. Kiro there with a good shot. Nice angling as well. Against Ghosty. And with that, I think we can say this is almost decided. Elysium here shooting into Daniel as well. Didn't even care for Kang. That is the right decision to make. He's still full HP anyway. As it doesn't matter as much. Ooh, that's an unwanted low roll. And he leaves him on 1 HP. He shoots HE to make sure he kills him as he was on, I think, 8? 8 did 7. And Ghosty here surviving for another day. And same goes for Daniel. Alpha here seals the deal though. Tustin Killer able to make the kill in the end here. Which Pencil Case wasn't able to. Might go... No, he doesn't go down. And with that, that is GG here. The Vale getting their first victory. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. I deeply apologize. And alright. Are we going to see a lineup change? We do see it from Jones. I think Vale is going to refuse to. Oh wait, no, we see an extra I7 here. Alpha has changed. He'd like to participate with the I7. Jones here now with, again, the Vickers, 113, double I7, so they've dropped the IS4. And we see a mouse instead of a yo. And again, the E100. Pretty interesting play there from Jones, I gotta say. Quite understand that. No idea. Absolutely not. So let's see if Vale can perform it again. Make it tied. Blind shot. No blind shot, but some spots here coming in. And Elno Pen already about to head out. As Jones here just rushing A with the I7s. And the Vale, on the other hand, going for C. That is very, very peculiar. Elysium here. Can he get a shot into the mouse? No, he can't. Timeo takes one anyway. From Heifer. Vale got the cap first. Wow, that is impressive. I did not think that would happen. Yeah. Well, the rotation got spotted. Keto Alpha pushing over with the I7s. Timeo losing some more, but so is Pencil Case here. Found out in position. It's gonna revolve into a stalemate here. Alpha again. Risky moves to be had. And Kiro is drawing himself back again too, so that rotation maybe not too useful here. As Keck is now moving forward. Oh, and Kiro is somewhat out of position there. Has to be careful. If I here gets in one, should be able to get in at least two. Nope, bounces one. But never mind, gets in the second with the last shot. Garcia still just dancing around in the middle here. Doesn't have much to do. Other than should just keep his eyes open. As Spitty here is looking for an angle. Into those I7 Yo over there. And he should be having one here into Heifer. Tries the HE. Doesn't quite get it. Only does 200. Both teams here are still continuously bleeding. Ghosty here, able to get quite far forward without being seen. Oh, there he is. He's gonna get at least one, two into Tastenkiller now. Oh. A bit of a ping issue. Apologize for that. That is my internet entirely. I hope it fixes itself soon, as we have a massive HP drop in total here. For the Vale side. Now down in hit points. B-Cap here now started. Spitty right in there. Heifer here now down to a one-shot. Gonna get picked up by the I7. Tastenkiller goes down too, and that's gun advantage. For Jones. There's a lot of low hit point tanks though. For the blue team here, but they're just not getting killed. Keto here bounces. Pencil Case goes down too. Daniel a two-shot. Ghosty a one-shot. Aeon a two-shot. Keck potential one-shot. But all of these tanks are just still alive. Aeon here, the first one to drop. But Alpha also now very low. Focus now on the mouse. Timeo here. Staying alive, but it does not matter. The kills is what's important. And Vel was just not able to keep it up. That's match point. lineup change as we move to a different map. It is Faust now, and Vale has their back against the wall. Not looking all too well. They're pretty disjointed last time. We have Jones ready here. Double 50, triple I7, Yo, and a Vickers. See what Vale is able to do. They gotta be winning 3 times in a row now. That's going to be tough. I'm gonna play with their double I7, quad Yo and Vickers strategy yet again. We're gonna see early C and decaps as usual. Jones though taking speed boost on their I7 to be there just a little bit faster. Apologies. Oh, Garcia here with the passive spots. Gets in a shot into pencil case here. Dropping some huge hit points already. Oh, Vale here being very reckless. And look at Jones. They're being highly aggressive here. Spitty, Aeon, and Timeo with these I7s. Free to take even more map control. Vale is cornering themselves more and more as the timer keeps ticking. Now in the very corner of the map already. The rest of Vale doesn't have much room to breathe with. They really are limited in the area they can play. And now with a cap down, they also have the time component that they have to work up against. But Jones has also now dropped quite a significant amount of hit points. Maybe the aggression got a bit to them adrenaline here. I see some bounces coming in. Ghosty here now empty. He's gonna take quite some damage. Timeo here taking some damage too. Pencil case has to be careful. There's 50s waiting for you. He takes one. And here comes Cake. He has to have HE loaded here. Yes, he does. Gets in one. And AP's the second. He's going to potentially just go down here though to flank here. But look at the hit points. Vale is up massively when it comes to that. Up by 4,000 here. Keto risking it on the 50 that is running instead of taking the one shot that was in front of him. Gag here able to get a free shot in as Alpha goes down here. Not quite able to put a shot into Gasio. Now 5v3 here. This game will go to Vale. And we are in a potential run for tiebreaker. Vale will need to win another. Oh, well, no pen there. Missing. Spitty here. Who will it be? Should be Heifer by reload. Yep. Did the I7 receive a buff? You could call it that. Yeah. You could call or say that the I7 did get a buff. Its armor lineup, not lineup. The armoring changed in a way because it got PBR, so they overworked the entire module. And it's now a bit more stretched, I think. It's also longer. Quite sure what the other stuff was, but in retrospect, or not retrospect, what is the right word for it? Generally saying, with the other heavy tanks, quite a lot of them getting worse. Last patch? I think it was last patch. The i7 is now a lot more viable because it did not receive such treatment. So it got passively buffed by that as well, in a sense, just like other heavies who are not affected by that. So that's why it makes quite the showing now. It's basically replaced the need for an E5 because its armor got a lot better. The E5 got a lot worse, and it's just not viable enough for tournaments. So yeah, that's basically it. No lineup change for Jones. No lineup change for Bale, I don't think. So we're going in with the exact same stuff. See if Vale is able to bring it to tiebreaker. They have to win again here. Otherwise, Jones is gonna take it. The second match here of defending match point. And as they say, the last one is always the hardest to get. And I wholeheartedly can agree on that. And I think so can the player's pencil case here. Goes by unspotted. Able to dodge it entirely. Not so much Elysium and Tusken Killer, so there's one Yo completely out of the equation. And look at that spotting here from Hefa. Oh, never mind, it's Elno Pen actually. And look at Spitty here. Didn't know about pencil case, so he did get surprised there. Takes 900. And Jones here, a bit caught off guard in all areas. Spitty now down to half. Look at Spitty, he has no support. Tracked again, he is gonna go down here. Wow, that's fast assassination. Jones here now forced to push on the other side, but are they able to do the kills fast enough? That is the main question here. Ghosty loses the Amarak, has to repair it. But the rest of the Vale tanks are already there to support. Alpha here gonna drag these tanks along right into pencil case. And Vale is in such a good position right now. Hit point advantage right now. Very clearly favoring Vale. Alpha and Ghosty here dropping nearly at the same time. Aeon going down, and that 2 gun advantage here that Vale is having. Hit points 3,000 in the lead, now nearly double. And we are gonna go to tiebreaker unless Jones is able to bring these 50s into full fruition. Gek here. Unloading into Elysium. Can he put out a shot? Yes, he can. 1. He can 2! But flanked here. Flankio has 1. Left for Elno Pen after finishing up the Yo. But that is all he has. Goes down. As we move over to Garcia here. Trying to fight his way out of things. But Tusken Killer there to do the job. And it is GG here. To Vale. And we see tiebreaker. Vale not wanting to give up. Daniel, what are you doing? I know he's not watching, but I just saw him type on Discord. My man, you have a tournament to play. My god. Alright. Very excited for this tiebreaker now. Did anyone guess in the prediction it would go to tiebreaker? No, no one did. Has anyone even voted for Vale? No, no one. Oh, never mind. There is a tiebreaker prediction. But that is for Jones, like all the others. Huh. That is interesting. That means if Vale turns this around, it fooled all my views. Alright. I'm intrigued. Let's get on with it, right? Kiro, you better be readying up here. Switches. And with that, we move on to the last match. It is 3-3. Tiebreaker here between Vale and Jones. We have a Chieftain, Ice 4, Ice 7, Kranwagen, Triple Yo. Vale here going full on heavy tank with a out of the box pick being the Chieftain. And both teams here again greeting each other with a good luck for the last one. Nice sportsmanship there as Jones is playing Ice 4, Ice 7, Kranwagen, Triple Yo, and a Vickers. Near mirror matchup lineup. Both teams taking a different tier 10 British tank, however. Ooh, pencil case burning there. Good shot from Spitty. Some more damage here. Trying to be had at least. And see, he is already getting capped by Gasser. They know they can freely do this because, look, no one's close. Other than Heifer. Blind shooting that cap is not an easy task. And Jones now with quite the lead. Getting a second cap super early puts a lot of pressure on your enemy as this immediately shortens the span for this battle by a huge margin. But Vale not feeling too nervous here. Have done quite some bleeding already against Jones. Now up by over 2,000 hit points. Started with a rough 700 lead. At least if we estimate the difference between Chieftain and Vickers hit points. That's about it. And Vale here is now becoming aggressive. They have seen Rameo on the other flank, but also Tustkiller and Heifer. Pretty far back. So they wouldn't be of any immediate help. Oh, no Penny in the back lines. Trying to snipe with the Chieftain gun. Not the most accurate. Can really fall flat with its shells sometimes. But the main fight is still this one area here. Tustkiller taking another shot. And also Timeo now here. Vale really wanting to force this on this flank. But look at the points. Vale really needs to start hurrying here. And it seems that it is the plan to do that. But Alpha, he's dropped huge amount of hit points. 900 points here now for Jones as Vale enters A. But all Jones needs to do is get some kills here. And Pencil Case is super low. He goes down, but so does Daniel here. I think he just received a huge ammo rack. But Alpha is also down to a one-shot. All three caps have been stopped, however. The only way Jones can get points at the moment is from kills, and they've already got Kiddo. Timeo here now very low. Ifa goes down, and Jones manages to get the victory. What a close game this was. Absolute nail-biter here. But very clever play with the caps. Well tried. Really, really hard, and I am impressed by that performance. Paul Daniel did not receive an Amarak. He just got shredded fast. Never mind. But god damn, that was a performance. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard and the other games as they presumably finished. And show you who the winner was. So BPS and Immo are still playing. Okay. Damn, so they're also going to tiebreaker. Raid beat APA 4-2. Okay. Loka beats Endgame in tiebreaker. That is very interesting. God damn. Why don't we compare that to the first stage? Can I not do that? Let's just do it this way. Because I don't want to have to change all the time. So let's go to first stage. I could also just check in-game, but this is faster, so... Okay, both times a raid being victorious here. There's no change in that. Val Jones before also went to tiebreaker. Damn, okay. Loka endgame. Was a pretty one-sided endgame beating Loka, okay. And BPS Immo last time went victorious for Immo, I believe. Am I wrong? Never mind, no. It went to a 4-2, so now it's tiebreaker. Absolutely fantastic work from both teams, of course. But yeah. Just gonna check maybe the games are finishing roughly. Oh, and... Nope, never mind. I was looking at the wrong. For a second, I thought it was over. Alright, let me announce the Battle Pass winner. Because we have someone who got it exactly on point. And that is... Professor Heat from the EU server. Congratulations on your November Battle Pass. I'll be giving out another one again tomorrow. Or is it tomorrow? Yes, one tomorrow. And then 2 on the last day. Alright. Let me just throw on some replays now so we can calm down a little. And watch Pila. No, I think I've seen his AT15 game. Yes, we have. So, show this one. Next. Indy 263. Alright. Alright. Let me just drink some water. And if you have any questions now, anything you'd like to know, anything you'd like to talk about, we have a bit of time until the next game starts. Hila, what is this? Yep, there we go. Quite a lot of clanless people for a high tier game. It's a more or less a rare sight to see this high up. Doesn't have to mean anything necessarily. Oh my god, that voice cracked. Just surprising. That's all. 263 for those who don't know, highest tier 10 DPM. Like generally the highest DPM in the game, in fact. But also at tier 10. Wait, no, not the highest. The tier 9 before this is the highest, right? This is just the second highest in game, but highest at tier 10. One guy taken care of. Blitz is coming in. Already on 1.2k blocked. Means 3 ricochets have been achieved. Nice. Now that was very ambitious. And again. There we go. He hits it. Maybe shouldn't auto aim HE. And that's GG. That went pretty fast. Oh, it didn't feel like a 6k game. Let's say it like that. It really didn't. Alright. 15 minutes left. Oh, we don't want to exit the game. That would be bad. Let's see what Pila has in store for us with the 405. Playing some tank destroyers today. Oh, he's in BPS. I did not even know that. When did that happen? I actually didn't notice. Playing with Honorless. Okay. Also someone I didn't know was in BPS. Let me just check if the BPS in more games now over. And it is. BPS wins 4-3. No. Misses. And he hits. And he hits again. Look at that. Right, so what is the current leaderboard looking like? BPS first, Jones second, Loka APA third, then Vale, Immor, Endgame, and Raid. Damn. Nice track shots. That is a bit of a low roll there at the end, isn't it? So I just got important news. It's like we're in a news station. So I just got informed by Wild One's helper, because he's a bit more actually into how close it actually is. If Jones loses to Endgame, Vale's top 4 chances are entirely gone? For the most part, something like that? He said a very ambiguous. I think that's the right word to use. Essentially, if Endgame beats Jones, then the chances for Vale to get top 4 are at an all-time low. Let's put it like that. For a second, I thought his teammate shot him. I was like, hold up. Oh, no. And there we go. Gets another kill as well. Top Gun. 5.6. Oh, there we go. And boom. Okay, I got a bit more clarification. That means that Vale would... for Vale's chances to be absolutely gone, they'd need to lose to APA, which I'm therefore assuming is the next game coming up. Or one of... Well, I mean, they have to play them at some point. Yeah. So we're having Vale APA next on this channel. In case you're interested. We have... I just saw the timer, 10 minutes, so I can show one more replay. Let's take a long one here. Just take the longest I can find by timer, 6 minutes. TVP here. I already shared the love. What? Yeah, what? Excuse me? I'm confused. Do you want me to share? I don't think heat is necessary. Gotta be honest. Chat on phones and watch on Xbox. Okay. Interesting. Nildo, what am I supposed to share? Eh? I am so confused. No. Oh, that's a miss. That's a 268. That's a bounce. Come on, get the kill back there. That nearly was a kill. My god, the coffee. Getting worse. This is getting close now. That is risky. That is very risky to drive out in front of a 260. That thing has 4k DPM. Roughly. Give me a second. I'm gonna do something. It's getting close now with the points. That is a helpful fire. Just wondering where the D100 is now. The good thing he kept A. Gives him a lot more breathing room, I think. Find that E100. Till the next matches. I think it's roughly 8 minutes, something like that. I think it's 8, somewhere around those lines. Is that guy actually at A? Oh my god. Oh, he's full HP? Oh my god. You can clearly tell this is touched. Well, that just peaked now at this point. Like, once he's loaded, of course. Alright. Nice 7k game. And there's our invite. Guess we can just go over who has what games to commentate right now. Let me quickly do that. So if you want to check out other people, which you might as well support the other streamers as well, you can do that. We will here be watching Vale play APA. Aminat will be seeing Jones versus Endgame. Raid which Wild Ones help us seeing will be playing BPS, and Fujit gets Loka versus Imor. So yeah, that's all there's to it really. Ah, my god. Can it stop already? Alrighty then. Now, what do we have? APA is ready for Neville. You see 50, double I7, triple yo. And the Vegas. And Vale. Are they actually gonna play a Leo? I kinda doubt it. Currently, if they do change to a it's not gonna be mirror because I doubt they play a 50. I'd say near mirror matchup. Just one tank different. Unless Illuso gets the wild idea of playing a 50. But I don't think I've seen him playing that too often. If ever. Oh. Chances are low. Yep, there we go. Just another yo. Yep, another yo. What's he doing? Is he changing something? Is he changing gun maybe? I don't know. Is he here? Elysium, what are you doing? I'm getting worried. uh... Alrighty then. It is time to move on to Vale versus APA. Both teams have just received a loss at their hand. Vale to Jones and tiebreaker. APA to Raiden and 4-2. Good spots here coming in from El No Pen. And APA here instant BA play. Vale going for a very aggressive push over C. And Kiro could actually just reset Masinek here, potentially. Never mind. Masinek does not get out of it unscathed, however. Neither does Kiro or anyone else from Vale. Early bleeding here. Reaction there. Another one in. Yep. Gets it as well. That's another one from Kiro. Reaction here, bleeding some unnecessary hits. the rest of the teams is going a little slower about this Alpha here, peeking quite far around the corner. Does not see the Vickers though. Get caught off guard there. If Master Joe wants to just show himself. Oh, that might... Oh, that's some big damage there. Gets tracked as well. Takes another. Takes two. That Vickers just got hammered massively. Couldn't pursue any further here. They have now seen that APA still lined up. Never mind, Alpha still wants to take a shot. Asinek now down there. Doesn't have all that much immediate support. And Kiddo's just gonna be stealing B now. Well, here doesn't have all that much breathing room when it comes to hit points, but they have a lot more map control. Ooh, Asinek here. Takes a shot from Kiddo. It's not gonna be able to finish this camp right now. It's a lot more damage coming in and Elysium. Gonna be stuck in position for a bit. Might just go down over there. Too soon. Yeah. There we go. He's out. Both teams now drop the tank. And Vale here has turned the aggression to 100. With Elno Pen behind reaction, he can take out Masijo anytime he wants. APA here, hard split for them. Are gonna take out these two isolated Yos. Oh, that's a bounce. Kiddo reaction and Tustin Killer drop. And Vale is throwing away their tanks. And they won it on points. Wow. That was faster than I expected. I didn't actually see that coming. The kills just really did it in the end. The early B play in general, they got B back as well. Val was just not quite able to get the kills there. Maybe a bit of overconfidence, who knows. But just not able to seal the deal. Lineup change for APA. Now with an extra Kranvan. I think the rest is the same here. Ernest. The one swapping here. Alright. Vale's lineup has received no changes, I think. Also, still the same. Just one tank change out of all of the 14 that could have potentially been changed. We have it. The Vale able to play this a little bit better. They were a bit hesitant at the end, I think. Very good start though with Masijo. They're just dropping hit points. But after that, it just went really downhill, I think. Held back too much. Maybe not confident enough to push, something like that. Kiddo here. Got a bit of distance between Alpha, who's not going to continue pushing, and B is being capped. Alpha there track. And does not proceed to push any further. Hero is able to avoid it, and reaction here gets a bit stuck there, driving backwards. Takes two. Ernest also taking one, driving into position. And look at Vale. They're setting up a trap over here with double two-shot Yos. So whatever is driving into them is gonna get very badly hurt. If it's the Vickers, even more so. But they gotta worry about being proxy spotted here. Vale now taking A after C has been capped for a while. No reset attempt from APA. Also stacking their Yos up. Triple here now with double I7. Alpha is gonna turn the turret into the right direction. Ernest here takes one. Oh, and there's the APA push. Vale now has to react to this. Because if not, that might just be the end. Ernest here alone in the middle. And Masijo there being a nuisance on the sideline. Getting stolen in broad daylight. And Vale can't do much about it. They aren't in any position to do so. The Yos here that were set up as a trap now have to be forced out. And Alpha here moving into a terrible position. Look at where he is. He has no backup. And two I7s on him. And can't do much about it, but Vale is still doing a good damage here. Osel down to half. Ernest down to half. Osel now gonna go down to Tustin Killer. There we have it. First blood here. Alpha is gonna drop soon after, however. Reaction here also. Not too healthy. But is able to put punishment into Kiro. But look at the points as well. It's 800 for Vale already. Nearly 900 here. Even if they only have one cap, this might be it at the end. Stealing the C cap here definitely was vital. And Kiro is very low. Dustin Killer goes down, but they get a kill right back. Kirovets here can put one more into Yennefer. Can't get clipped by Vamilo though, unless he absolutely high rolls like a god. Masinek is gonna go down, and I think that will seal the deal here between these two teams. Come on, Elno Penny's looking for the kill shot. He bounces. Vamilo gets the kill instead. Masinek drops, and that is it. Not sure why you guys are predicting. There's no prizes here. I mean, if you want to do it for fun, why not? Great game here. APA had a good idea, and they did catch a Veil of God, but they were just lacking damage. And I think the target priority maybe it was the focus fire. I'm not quite sure, but APA could have improved here, because the general idea was great. Just what to do after, I think, wasn't too well explored. So, lineup change as we move on to the next map. It is now 1-1 here, tied. APA going with a VKP E100. W Vickers 113. And venue, the iZone. Alright, let's focus on the game now. We have Vale, double I7, Kranwagen, triple Yo, and a Vickers. APA is playing with an E100. Oh, I already said that. Don't have to repeat. But APA here playing the city. Vale going for the open ground. A bit slow to do so. The I7s have to cover the river ground first. Soft terrain there. Not too well for the top speed of the Russian spearheading heavy tank. But Vale? Somewhat prepared for APA to play the city. First couple of shots here have been taken. No damage yet, however. Dustin Killer, is he gonna drop down? Or is he gonna stay up? Too much. And yet, Vale is relocating, however. Sorry about that. Just have my dog to visit, so he wanted to be let out of the room here. Alright, Vale has decided to become aggressive here on the other flank. Now moving in very far forward with the I7s and everyone else in support. Vamilo here also has moved up from his very passive position. And Yennefer here has been the first one to feel it. But the rage of APA here. Alpha is gonna absolutely take punishment from above. Goes down first here, but Yennefer soon after. We have the Vickers fight on the other side here. Elno Pen currently in a better position. He can take an extra shot. It is also up to how this one will end up here. Keto in the I7 does go down, leaving Vale with only their Clippers left. All of which are now on the reload here. We only have Vamilo, the outer reloader. It's okay, his drops as well. Reaction, he has one more left. Gonna put it into Elysium here. Focus fires on Ursol in the 113. It's gonna go down, and Vale here currently looking very bright. Focusing now on the single shot. I7 on here. Never mind. Target change to reaction. Dustin Killer gonna be able to take that one out as Venue here picks up Vamila. But that is it as Elnopen clears the game. Pretty good there from Vale. Good reaction, good rotation, especially. They're a bit caught off guard, I guess. Focus fire was not quite as good as Vale's here. Was pretty well prepared. I think the Vickers fight also made the difference there. Of Elno Pen coming out on top. Okay. See a lineup change here happening both sides. E100 here yet again. Jennifer taking a little bit more chunky this time. Ernest this time in the Vickers. Double I7, 50B from Marcel, and W. Vale here have not changed much, but there is still a change. Moving E100 here. Double I7, triple U, and a Vickers. APA is going full team into the city. Speed boosting here with the I7s. Are we going to see a quick VCAP strategy, perhaps? Something I don't think I have seen before. But it appears as this is what APA wants to play. And they're being very aggressive about it. So Casey does get a big shot, and look how aggressive they are against Vale here. Elysium down to 900. And he's gonna peek again. He's gonna get taken out by the Yo here. I'm not sure why he's continuing to push. Vamilo there takes a huge hit from the E100 into the side. And also the I7s on behind. And APA has them completely in their grasp here. 2 tanks down already, focusing on the next. And what an aggressive one this is. Fast Killer here is low. Will be picked up by Osso. Never mind, Yennefer does it instead. And only Sun here, low, goes down. The Vickers are still fighting, but Ernest is currently coming out on top. Bounce here for Yennefer. But the hit points are 3,000 in the lead. And with an extra gun, I think this should be APA's. With Alpha leaving the fight to help out on the Vickers, that is an extra gun they have as well. Kiro here left alone against 4. Ernest here has to play around the building. Ooh, both mess up their shot. That is interesting. Ernest bounces again there on the upper plate of the Vickers. And Vale actually does win that light tank duel. But that is not enough if you consider that there's 3 more, basically full HP tier 10 heavy tanks waiting for you on the other side. We are going to see an A-cap here from the Vickers, but I do believe this will be the end of it. As Alpha here is going to get targeted, B will be capped, and they might as well just get all the other ones. Oh, Yennefer, you gotta do him like that? Sets the Vickers on fire with a snapshot. And we go tied into the 3rd map. God damn. Vale's not Vale's, apologies. APA's hyper aggression really worked out for them this game. Well, heavily caught off guard. I think they did not expect that, seeing how last game was played. That we move on to New Bay. No one's favorite, but we still gotta play it. APA here going with quad yo, double I7 and Ernest in the E100 here. Vale probably going to be using the I7 yo strategy. No, are we not? Okay. It will just be an E100. Unless it becomes a yo. And I have been wrong. And they do use the I7 yo strategy. If I can even call it. It's just a lineup, really. One Vale likes to use a little more than I'm comfortable with, but we have now a Nimra matchup of light tank versus a super heavy. That's 1000 HP difference right there. All right. Both teams currently tied 2-2. Here it is. Looking for a potential tiebreaker. So far, no team has been able to really break out and make a showing. Always has been a 1-point difference here as Vale moves mainly towards the bridge. Elno Pen here doing a very smart thing of not capping B. We have seen instances in the past of you dying if you cap it singularly. And look at Vale here now again. Hyper aggression. Ernest here taking 2 shots there from the I7s, and Yennefer still undetected. A being capped. C has been capped already. Ooh, and Ernest is taking 2 more. And there we go. Yennefer revealing themselves. Gets into. But also takes 1500 there for that peak. Vale here punishing APA quite harshly already. And here we go. Here comes the push, and it's all on Kiro. Elno Pen from the backlines as well. And APA here in the open ground. They need to focus fire. They are splitting the damage quite sporadically here. Ernest still alive without a loader. Yennefer here dropping to the Vickers. He's just gonna be picking up another one right after. If he's fast enough. Ooh, not quite. But also goes down up top. And Vale's focus fire here. Absolutely superb. Picking up one tank after another here. We do see some bounces though on Sin right now. There goes Masajo, and that is now a 5v3 that APA has no hope of turning around. Now being just 2 left. Reaction down to a 3-shot. Make that a 1-shot. And what a game here. Vale returning the aggression that APA just showed them with kindness. And the first one to reach match point. Very close games so far between these two teams. It's just that these last two have been very decisive by just sheer aggression alone. See how that next one will pan out, I wonder. We see a Batchat. Okay. And an E100 too. The rest of the lineup stayed the same. Unless we see Tasten Killer also swapping out. No, he stays. An APA here going with double I7 quad yo E100. I think that is the same as before, I would say. I think they didn't change it. Hold on. Could be here. And the last game to come. Or two more. That is the question. Will we see a seventh game, or will the sixth be a last? Is what we're going to find out right now. Our second and last game of New Bay for today. The badge change here is quite interesting. So let's see what El Nopen, who has been very consistent with light tanks, mainly the Vickers here, can do in this match. Bell is playing the park this time, and so is APA. Look at this spotting run here. I've not seen this before. Sees Masinek and Ernest. Ooh. I wonder though. With Elno 10 taking the attention of this I7, the rest of the team is not being seen. And here we go, Vale again going aggressive. Ernest here is looking for a shot. Looking for the bat chat. Oh, look at that. APA waited for this. And the rest of Vale is not pushing in. They're leaving these I7s to die. Pencil case is coming from the side, but that's just too late. Keto is going to drop here. Masinek is still alive, and that's 2 tanks down for Vale. Wow, what a patience here. Look at that Yennefer here dragging out Elysium in the open. Masinek finally going down, but Elysium, already dead in Alpha, is gonna drop. APA was somewhat prepared for this. Not sure if they expected them to rush again, but it most certainly looked like it. And look at how fast this game was with 2 minutes in. And it's already decided. Wow. Oh, that's a huge hit into Sin there from the E100. Gonna get an extra kill here at the end. And that's it. God damn. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. And we will see the tiebreaker match. And it is the map of all tournament maps. Canal. Fantastic. A map that is either Hive. Oh my god. Look at how fast APA was with readying up. Holy Jesus. Triple 50B. Triple. Yo. Reaction here might just switch again. No, stays with an I7. But that is a lineup that I think will be playing down at the ditch. Pushing in the I7 head first, spotting the rest of the team behind, sniping. That's what I would do if I would see that lineup and had it given to me. that Vickerslight, Triple Yo, Kranwagen, and Double I7. Well, here, I think, slowing down their gameplay a bit by limiting their team's speed to that match that of the Kranwagen. This is gonna be interesting here. This tiebreaker. Fail versus APA. Both these teams have been playing fantastically within this matchup, and now it all comes down to this. Both teams have lost their previous matchup. They want to win here. Vale, in fact, needs to win for their top 8 chances. Their top 4 chances, apologies. Let's see what this game will have. Reaction here is gonna push over the bridge. We have seen this move before, and he will be performing it this time. But Vale has nothing to stop him from doing so. All the damage on these tanks here in the C cap. Vale is really trying to get that base. And that's a lot of hit points gone. B is capped. A is capped now as well. D just now being started. And C has to be abandoned. Wow. Reaction here. Vale did not expect that bridge play. Usually there is at least 1 or 2 tanks to stop that from happening. Or just to minimize the damage by having 1 or 2 tanks there. But not this time, as Vale committed most stuff to the sidelines here. As Vale is pushing over with these I7s. They are forced to make a move, and that is really bad, considering the passive nature of the AB cap that you can take in, and that they are down on hit points. They are down on caps. They are down on absolute goddamn time. What a great blind shot. And they're the ones who have to move. We have triple 50B here in the corner for APA. I already saw 1 blind shot connecting onto Messenger. Not too sure why we ain't seeing more than that. And look at that. APA does not need to make a move. They are just waiting for Vale to make a mistake. Alnopen here slowly moving forward within those bushes. Trying to find a glimpse of an enemy. And here we go. Vale has been spotted. These I7s are moving over. Oh, Masajo here has been seen. And look at that. Vale's I7 Alpha here. Oh, that was a bit too far forward. Tracked once. Tracked again. Tracked again. And he is getting absolutely hammered. He is gonna go. No, he doesn't quite go down. Oh, but Sin goes down first. Alpha, he is still alive. And Vale somewhat caught up to the hit points. But the 50Bs are nearly loaded. And Kiro is all alone. Elysium here in the middle doesn't have too much to work with. And Pencil Case is very far forward. Custom Killer, he is getting punished heavily. Kiro goes down. Yennefer and Masijo still holding the A side. Oh, that's a bounce on the 50. Goes down. It's a 5v5. Hit points here are now favoring Vale. And Yennefer is loaded yet again. Here comes the clipping potential of that 50. That's 1 more shot. Should be able to pick out the last one too. Yes, indeed. And Ernest stays alive. Ramilo on fire here with the Kranwagen. Vale has the hit point advantage. And Elysium there is still going. On the other side of the map is gonna get reaction out. Vamilo drops to the Witcher. But that does not matter here. Vale able to come out on top. What a great push there by the i7s. That was highly decisive. And going to win this great matchup. Those were some fantastic games. Great strategies. I am very, very pleased. Man, that was hype. And GG here to Vale with a nice jump at the end from Melnopen. What a performance. God damn, those were great games. Oh, my throat can't handle this. Oh, those were great games. Alright, let's have a look at the leaderboard, shall we? I think. Wait, is all the games over? Ah, look at that. One is still going on, at least. Let's just update. I didn't see the leaderboard. Oh, Loka Immo is playing. BPS 4-1 against Raid. Endgame 4-1 against Jones. And Vale, as we saw, 4-3 in tiebreaker. Wow. uh, I wonder if Jack's bot was able to predict this. How well did he do this one? Wow, he got on point. Nearly 1 point off. No swapped results. And 1 point off. It's getting better though. God damn. Anyway, fantastic games tonight. I am very, very pleased. All that's left is now for Imor and who was it? I don't know. BPS? No, Loka. Imor and Loka to finish. Imor's really dragging this out. Lost the last two tiebreakers already. Let's see if they are cursed by tiebreaker, if they are able to overturn it here against Loka. Why did I press that? I wanted to go onto Loka. God damn it. What am I doing? That last one between these two went for Immo. Also tiebreaker. Alright. Let's show a replay then, and I think by that point the match should be decided. Alright. God damn, I'm nearly out of replays. Crap. Alright, let's show Yusuf here. In the Panther. Hello, Manuel. Good evening, sir. From the Philippines, right? Like you always mention. Polar sniping, engage. And I'm pretty happy about the games I got to see today, though. Vale has been really pushing themselves to their utmost limits. That's 2 tiebreakers I got to see today. Absolutely brilliant. And of course also APA and Jones, who were able to bring Vale this far. Jones beating them, APA not quite able to turn them over. But yeah, if you guys have any replays that you would like me to watch on during matches, please send them in on my Discord server in the appropriate channel. Because I have this one and one more left, and that's it. And that is it. So if you have anything, please spare a replay for a poor man like me. A donation of replays would be very much appreciated. Although I think someone sent me a replay in DMs. I guess I could throw that. You know, I kind of forgot how fast the game we just watched was, so... Oh, the game's over. And Loka this time won the tiebreaker against Imo. God damn. That means there's 4 teams currently tied on 3rd with 2 points. That is hilarious. Oh my god, I sound like I'm dying. Great game, Yusuf. I think I'm just going to show this one before I forget because it's on my replay channel. And then I'll show Miggy's one. Which means then I'll be actually out of replays. Now look, it's even APA. Again, just gonna make the 2 hours full for anyone wondering. So that the guys watching over on the portal can get their rewards. What is that team doing? Oh my god. That Emil. Very interesting. That's 62A as well. Let's see how he handles this. Sadly, I've been given the screenshot of the battle results. Generally, I'd like you guys not to, because I want to get into these replays blind, so... I know how this is gonna end, but... let's see how he gets there, right? Yusuf, how do you always manage to get there when I show you replays? Every single time, my guy. Nice fire. Alright. 3v5. Still full HP though. Oh, fuel tanks again. I'm gonna see a fire. E50 just made one. Nope, there we go. There's the fire. Eh? How did that go into the tracks? That E1 says easy when he was one of the two that already had died. That 62A is also healthy. And 1v3 time. The powerhouse missed. And the 62A needs to mess up somehow. Alright, he already has by not shooting. And then bouncing. That. My god. Could just get penned here. What are you doing? Oh. God. 700 points. It's to hurry. Maybe just go for a track shot? Oh my god, that's a Death Star. Oh! Oh, he hit him too! Oh my god, did I miss that missed? Holy. Yeah, put in one more and then run. That's a good idea. Like, generally, even though it sounded sarcastic. Because, you know, you can kill him now, and now it's just that one guy left. Oh! Oh, he's out of APCR. Does he want to still saying easy? Not so easy now, is it? Goddamn. Can't believe he turned that around. Has to shoot feet here. Well played, man. Good job. 8.2k, 5 kills. Come on, really? You gotta be like that. Alright, last replay I have. No, I'm completely dry. Bad chat time on Canyon. I'd not like to be in a bad chat on Canyon, to be honest. Seems like an awkward place to be. Oh. Such a bad lineup for this map. Sending replays, I got a message. Yeah, there we go, user. Thank you. Johnny, you sent it in the wrong channel. Also, yeah. Can't believe Vale's constantly getting these tiebreakers, man. They only... I think this is the first tiebreaker they actually won, if I'm not mistaken. That's high roll, by the way. See what Mickey can do. As Concurred, I just shoot APCR there. Heat, I mean, sorry. Yeah, he's already shooting APCR after all. He gets it anyway. Good job. That guy now is clippable. And with that, we have reached 2 hours, and my throat is going to explode, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Feedback, as always, very welcome if you have any. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and catch you all again next time. Bye bye.